Are we good now? We good now? Let me know. Talk about the art of revenge. We're talking about the art of revenge. Let me do this. You see, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I appreciate y'all for watching. See, as chosen ones, I'm gonna start back from the beginning. As chosen ones, you got a very sensitive spirit. So sometimes what you do upon people come back and gets you just as fast as you put it out. So you got to remember when you want to seek revenge upon somebody. Now, as chosen ones, we always gonna get done wrong. We're not always, but people tend to want to do us wrong. Because hurt people, and we always attract sometimes to hurt people. I'm in Cali right now. I'm in LA. So we're gonna undergo some hurt. People may cheat on us, do us wrong, whatever the case may be. And our natural instinct is to what? Get revenge. That's what we always want to do, is get revenge. This is natural. As humans, we want to get revenge on people who do us wrong. But the best way to get revenge on people who do you wrong is to get better. Again, you got to take that same energy that people use to plot and scheme to get back on people, get that same revenge back to make them feel the same pain that it made you feel. You got to take that same energy and pour it right back into you. And now what this does is it not only puts you in a different category, but now when you elevate now and you're a different person than who you were when they did whatever upon you, right? Now they got to turn back around and look at you and say, damn, I can't even get back with that person no more. That's the revenge. The revenge is you left that person right where they are, and now they can't elevate with you. That's the whole purpose of revenge. That's how you get revenge as the chosen one. So you can't play tit for tat with people, because you'll undergo the same consequences and repercussions as a lot of other people just as fast, because you are a highly spiritual person. You have to understand that. So you can't go out here getting revenge on people like everybody else gets revenge. Somebody cheat on you, so you slash their tires. You can't do that. All you can do is get better. All you can do is pour that same energy back into yourself. That's it. You got to pour that same energy right back into yourself. Like I said, as humans, we want to get back and make people feel how they made us feel. We want to do that. Well, you about to go. Hold up. We ain't doing none of that. So what I'm saying is you got to take that same energy and pour it back into yourself. That's it. You got to take that same energy and pour it back into yourself. It's a nice breezy day out here today. I say, as chosen ones, we're going to get done wrong. We're going to. But you got to learn how to transmute that pain. That's the biggest thing. You got to learn how to transmute that pain. You have to learn how to transmute that pain into energy that you can use to pour back into yourself. That same energy that you want to use to slash somebody's tires, like I said, the same energy you want to use to get back on people and stalk people, whatever the case may be, however you feel like you want to get revenge on people who did you wrong. What's up, Laura? How you doing? That same energy that you want to spend to get revenge on people, you can't do that. Like I said, humans, it makes us feel good to get back on revenge. Somebody cheated on you. Somebody chose somebody over you. You can't do that. The best way to get revenge, get better and better and better and better and better. Become so undeniable to where these people toss and turn in the middle of the night about why they did you wrong, why they treated you wrong. That's it. You gotta make them beat themselves up. So you can't beat people up for doing you wrong. No. The best way to do it is make them beat themselves up. That's it. That's it. You just gotta make people feel bad about doing you wrong. Make people feel bad if they can't replace you. To me, that's the best revenge. You flash somebody's tires, okay, they get a new tire. You bust somebody's window, okay, they get a new window. So what? But you get so undeniable. You become so undeniable. You start going to the gym. You start pouring into yourself. You start doing this and doing that. Guess what happens now? They're going to turn around and look at you. They're going to peep on the Instagram. They're going to peep on the Facebook, see you doing better, looking better. And then guess what? They're going to beat themselves up like, damn, why did I do them wrong? Damn, why did I treat them wrong? Damn, why did I treat them bad? Lord, we just talking about art of revenge, baby. That's all we're doing, talking about the art of revenge. Why it's best to let divine handle that revenge, and you just get better, pouring that energy back into yourself. And then when people start looking at you and you different, you a whole different person, you a whole different human being, and they see they can't replace you, it hurts so much worse. so much worse. Like I said, people can fix a window, people can replace a tire, but you can't replace somebody who God destined and brought into their life. They can't. That's irreplaceable. And then you leveled up. Shit, that hurts so much more. It hurts so much more when you level up. Let alone you was a special person that God brought into their life, and then you level up, and they can't have no piece of it. I'm telling you, that's how you get revenge on people. But it ain't easy. It ain't easy because we want instant gratification as humans. You know, instant gratification. We want people to feel the pain that they brought upon us. We want to see it and we want to feel it immediately. But we can't do that. Sometimes we got to play the long game. Sometimes we can't have that instant gratification. We can't. Sometimes we just got to wait, take our time, you know, pour it back into us, and let time heal and let God do his thing. That's it. That's it. Appreciate you, Laura. That's all you can do. I say it feel good to, you know, get your lick back. It feels good. Don't get me wrong. It feels good. It feels good as hell. But it don't do nothing. It don't do nothing. Because now that person has the upper hand to say, see, they ain't really all that. See, they ain't really that spiritual. They ain't really that highly being person. You know, it was all the front. It was all the act. Now they got one up on you that they were able to get up under your skin and treat you wrong or do you wrong. You can't let them have that. You can't let people have that advantage over you. You can't let them have that advantage over you at all. Because then they won, you know? And we can't let them win. So how do you stop them from winning? You become a better person. You become a bigger person. That's it. That's it. That's it. I promise you, they ain't gonna find another one like you. It's impossible. It's impossible. I feel like a lot of the reason why we want to get revenge on people, like get our lick back, is because we don't really know who we are. You know, we don't really know who we are deep down inside. We don't know how valuable of a person we really are. So sometimes we look for validation, or we look and see that these people are the end all be all, or however you may be in that situation with that person, right? However you feel in that situation with that person. But if you really took a self-assessment of who you are and what you bring to situations, you really see you are all that in the bag of chips. And you'll start handling people differently when they treat you bad, when they treat you wrong. You'll start treating people differently. You'll start handling situations differently when you really know who you are. You really see that you are a blessing in these people's lives, and that you don't need to step off your throne and treat people how they treated you. Again, you don't have to step off your throne and treat people how they treated you. You don't got to do that. You don't have to do that at all. You don't, once you realize who you really are. But sometimes we don't know who we really are, so we take that hurt and we take it personal. See, that's the big thing. When people hurt you, you can't take it personal. Especially as a chosen one, you can't take it personal, because you have to understand, number one, as a chosen one, you're going to come across a lot of hurt people. And what do they always say? Hurt people, hurt people. See what I'm saying? So when you're a chosen one, you come across hurt people, you have to understand they're probably going to hurt you if they're not doing the shadow work, and if they're not healing themselves, they're probably going to hurt you in the end. So you can't take it personal. If you take it personal, you're going to think everybody hates you, and that ain't it. You got to understand that God really puts you on certain assignments. Divine really puts you on certain assignments to show people that there are good people out here, you know, to how to treat people. Sometimes people learn that lesson, sometimes people don't. So you can't go out your way and take things personally, you know what I'm saying, get your revenge back or get your lick back with these people. You can't do that. That's why I say sometimes you don't really know who you are. When you really know that you're a blessing, when you really know that God puts you in people's lives to show them examples and show them how to treat people and how they can be treated and all that, right? And then if these people hurt you, you're going to show them, you know, how to get your revenge back. And then it's about hurting them. No, it's about leveling up. So they turn around and look into the mirror and say, damn, I had a good person, I did them wrong. And instead of them, you know, hurting me back or giving their lick back how normally people would do it, they just got better. And now I have to look around, I can't find nobody like them. So now they remember, now, if they ever come across somebody like you, guess what? They're going to treat them properly. To me, that's the whole thing about revenge. It's really some righteous revenge. Really to show people well, when we always get revenge in the normal senses, we want to show people so we feel better about ourselves. But really the whole thing about revenge is to show people not to do these things upon other people and show them how it feels. So really the best way to go about it, to be honest with you, is show them the loss. Again, show people the loss. To me, that's the best feeling. I mean, that's the best teacher is loss. When you lose somebody, you lose something, you can't get it back. That forces you to treat people better. But if somebody treated you wrong, you just got your lip back with them, they ain't gonna feel that loss too much. Like I said, a busted window, okay, $200-300, a tire, what, $100-200, it ain't gonna be too much. But somebody treat you like a blessing, somebody treat you well and swell, and you treat them wrong, and you can't get them back. Shit, that's the best revenge that they're gonna ever come across. Cause why? Cause that's something that they can't replace. You can't go to the store and get another good person. You can't go to Walmart, Target, Macy's, the mall. You can't go nowhere and get another good person just up off a shelf like you can a car, tire, or a window. You can't do that. That's why I said you got to really understand and know who you are and understand that you're on assignment. And you can't step off your throne to be bashing people's windows and slashing people's tires. Like I say, I understand it feel good. Don't get me wrong. I understand it feel good. But you got to take that same energy and transmute it into yourself and boom, and level up. And not only are you going to be a different person, as far in their eyes, you're going to be a different person in your eyes. Now you're going to attract different people. You're going to attract better people. You're going to attract more opportunities and better opportunities. And you're going to love yourself. And you're going to find out who you really are. So it works across the whole board. It works better in everybody's benefit. But what do you learn? What do you gain when you bust somebody's window? Like I said, that's unpopular. People want to say, oh, go low. People go low. We want to go lower. Of course, we want to hear that because it makes us feel good. But it don't really do nothing for us. And like I said, if you're a spiritual person, if you're a highly spiritual person, highly energetic person, a divine being, a chosen one, when you play tit for tat and people go low, you go lower, it don't do nothing but hurt you. That revenge game don't do nothing but hurt you. That's it. Forsaken, what's good with you? When people go low and you go lower, it don't do nothing but hurt you. Like I say, it sound good. Don't get me wrong, it sound fly. Some people treat you wrong, so don't get me wrong, it sound good as hell. But it don't do nothing for you. It don't do nothing for you. And it may feel good, you know what I'm saying, to get revenge how people treated you, but it don't do nothing for you. I wish it did, because it seemed fun, slashing people tires, busting people windows, and stealing people girl because they treated you wrong and all that. Yeah, it feel good, but at the end of the day, it fuck with your energy, it fuck with your vibration, it fuck with your manifestations, it fuck with your blessings. And to me, I wouldn't trade that in for anything. I wouldn't trade that in for anything. Y'all got any questions? Y'all want to talk about anything? I don't want to get the rambling. It's a beautiful day out here. It ain't too hot. Like I said, the art of revenge. You just got to keep it classy. That's it. You just got to keep shit classy. That's it. Just keep it classy. Anyway, I'm probably about to get off. Get off. I appreciate y'all for watching. I believe that's probably the Lord and Forsaken still here. I greatly do appreciate y'all. Y'all stay tuned. Watch the videos and be back on live probably tonight, later on. Anyways, greatly do appreciate y'all for watching. Again, y'all be safe out there, all right? Love and blessings.